Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today we were over at the outlet mall before they opened because I saw on our Hot Topics Instagram that they were getting in a lot of really great figures today, including Loki Gator. And if you guys want to check out the different ones that they're going to be getting in, pop them up on the screen right there, because there is a lot of great stuff. So anyways, let's go over to Hot Topic and let's get started. And well guys, just like that, we made it over to Hot Topic, and it seems like there's a bit of a line, so it's good that we came early today. And alright everybody, just like that, we are getting an Alligator Loki. Look at how many they have, and then they also have Pumpkin Stitch, as well as the Red Hulk over here, and I think I'm also gonna grab that one today. And then guys, under the exclusives, they do have the Doctor Strange Supreme, as well as a couple sodas, Hades, I believe this one is Desad, I always get it wrong, Asuka, Fruity Pebbles, and the Pride Stormtrooper. And then guys, they also got the new exclusive from Inuyasha, as well as some of the Infinity Warps and Suicide Squad. Now out of these ones here, I think I have every single one, so we're good for today. Also, I can't forget to show off the pins. They have the Samurai Deadpool, as well as the King Deadpool. That one is definitely interesting. Then we've got the Itachi, which Noah already has, Wonder Woman, as well as the Panda Pool. Pretty neat. All right, everybody, so I went through the pop section. It was super busy over there, but I think I got everything that I wanted, so let's go back to the office. And we're back, and this might have been the earliest pop hunt we've done in a while. Oh, also, I got this one on our way home over at Shoppers Drug Mart. This one here is the Sirius Black as, is it a wolf or just dog? As a dog. I saw this one there and I was like, you know what, I might as well get it because I do not have this one for my set. And I didn't realize how long ago this figure came out. It says 2021 on the bottom because they're still producing it, but when you look at the back here, it has some older figures on it, and I thought that this one was way more recent than that. And really quickly, if you guys want to check out this figure out of the box, here is Sirius Black as a dog right here, and this is a really neat figure, and I'm glad that I got it because I do have the normal Sirius Black, so this one will go great next to it. But anyways, guys, enough about this figure. Let's get into what we got over at Hot Topic because we wanted to go as early as possible today, or at least I wanted to go as early as possible, so I grabbed Emily and Noah, and we got there way before they opened just to make sure we could get these figures. And I'm glad that we did go that early because if you guys saw, maybe I kind of showed it in the video. The problem was I was filming, and every time I filmed, the lady in front of me turned around, and it was kind of awkward, so I might not have used that clip, but there was about 20 or 30 people in front of us. Kind of crazy. And the weirdest part was that was more people than we would normally see waiting for convention figures. So anyways, let's just get into the first one that we got, and I guess I'll show you the two sodas that we grabbed, and then like usual, we'll open them up at the end. And the two that I grabbed were the same figure, but I'm glad that I did get them because this here is Quisp, and I know one of them is just him with the cereal bowl as well as the spoon, and then the Chase one is him with the actual box of cereal, so I'm hoping that I can get one of each today. And I do also have Quake already, so it'd be cool to have both of these next to each other on my shelf. And actually, on top of that, it was buy one, get one 50% off, so it did make them a lot cheaper than normal. And so I guess let's get into the first pop that we got, which was Doctor Strange Supreme from What If. Now, this one was the last one I needed for my common wave, so I was so glad that I could grab it today. And if you guys want to check out the back, there is all of them right there. And then if you guys want to check out the Doctor Strange Supreme, there he is. And now I, of course, have to pop this one out of the box so we can see him a little bit closer up because this one here is him actually levitating, and I gotta check that out. Oh, wow. Look at this thing here, like the cape that he's got on there with, actually, what do you call that? Like, I know the bottom is the cape, but I feel like, is it a collar still when it's that big? I don't know. I guess I've never really thought of a name for it, but if you guys want to check him out of the box, there is the Doctor Strange Supreme right there. Like, this thing is sick. And I could totally see why this one took me the longest to get from the set, just because of how detailed Funko made this figure. Like, the cape looks amazing all the way around, and his goatee is actually molded into the figure, because for a lot of the older ones, I don't know if I have one with me, it's usually just like a decal on the front, and it's not as cool. But this one here, they really did go above and beyond, and even made it like kind of like bushy. It's pretty interesting. I don't know why I care so much about his goatee, but I do think it is nice that Funko is actually changing the sculpt every single time they make a brand new Doctor Strange, because they made a couple recently, and I believe every single one of the heads is slightly different. And then guys, after the Doctor Strange, we got this one right here, which is the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. Now, I got this figure for two main reasons. One of them being the Blacklight Cheshire Cat is not translucent on the tail. It's kind of like just one color all the way up. So it's a cool one, but I do want to see how they did the new translucent stuff with this figure. And then also, I have the original one, so I wanted to do a video, and I talked about this a little while ago, where I compare the old sculpt to the new one, and I definitely think that this one would be a great figure for that video, just because of how amazing this one looks compared compared to the old one. And now that I'm looking at this one, I love the way they did the tail. Like, it still has the rings going around it like it would be in the film. So seriously, Funko, you outdid yourself with this figure. And also, I do want to ask you guys, is there any other figures that you would like to see for that video? Because I've got the Cheshire Cat, I've got General Grievous, and there's probably a bunch of other ones that I'm forgetting at the moment. But if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. All right, so now that we've done the 2 commons, we have 3 Hot Topic exclusives left. And I guess let's do this one, because this is one of the oldest exclusives that we got today. And this one here is the Red Hulk. And this one was the last one they had left, so it does have a bit of a... I'll just show you what I mean, guys. It's not a crease, but it's like where the inside flap is glued to it. It's just like a little bit pushed in. I don't even know how that happens, but I wanted to get this figure because I didn't have it in the collection yet. And I know that there's a chase for it, but I don't really care because I just enjoy the figure. And overall, I just really enjoy this pop. And there was a Red Hulk that came out a long time ago. I remember the figure. And there was also, was it a compound Hulk where it was like half green, half red? I don't know. They used to do a lot of different Hulks, and this was definitely one of them. And when I heard that they were doing an updated version of it, I definitely wanted to grab it because I never did get the original one. And if you guys want to check out the Red Hulk, there he is, super menacing right here. And now these last 2 that we have here, guys, are the ones that I was probably the most hyped for and the reason we went early in the morning. So I guess let's start with this one here, which is one that I needed for my Stitch collection. And when there's a new Stitch that comes out, I do try to grab it every single time. And I know that I've missed a couple here and there, but for the most part, I have a good amount of them. And if you guys want to check it out, here is the Hot Topic exclusive Pumpkin Stitch a little bit closer up. And it is finally September, so this figure is acceptable to purchase. And also, if you guys want to check out the backside, you guys can see it is just the newer wave of Stitch Pops, and there's nothing crazy going on the back here. And here is the figure right here, and this one seriously is a nice one. I love how the pumpkin is also carved, and if you guys want to check him out a little bit closer up, there's Stitch. And also, just a little thing to watch out for, it seems like his head should turn, but I don't think it does. Like, I'm kind of nervous to even turn it any more than that, so be careful with it. And now that I did get a Halloween figure, I'm actually really pumped to get more of them so we can do more Halloween videos this year, but I'll probably do most of them in October, so that way you guys aren't bombarded with Halloween for 2 months. So stay tuned for those. And also, I did notice on the bottom here, they're adding more to the boxes. So of course we do have the scan, track, and more, which is a way that you can scan them from the Funko app. That's like a new thing on the box. But then I'm also noticing here, it's telling you how to recycle them, and it seems like that's for the UK and Canada. And I've never seen that before, and if you guys want to check it out, it really is getting clustered on the bottom here, but there is a lot of interesting stuff. Like, they moved everything around on the bottom here just so that way it can tell us to recycle the insert if we're going to be throwing out the box. I feel like we knew that. But hey, I guess if you didn't, there's a reminder on the bottom of the box now. And if you guys want to check out the last figure that we got the Alligator Loki, the one that I was most excited about today. And now also, I do want to mention that this figure right here was the only reason I was able to get Noah and Emily to come along with me, because I'm okay with going to the store by myself, but it's a lot more fun when you can bring other people with me, because I know Emily really did want this figure, and I kind of missed it online when I told her I was going to order some, but here's the thing, I also missed it as well. But at least we were able to get one in stores, and I feel like it made a bit of a better video for you guys. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I'm looking at the back here, and it seems like this is the only one I have in my collection. And it's not like I haven't been trying for them. I have been looking. I just haven't been able to find any of them in stores. Like, I almost found Kid Loki about a week ago when I went over to Hot Topic, and they had sold out an hour before I got there. But the good news is that I was able to order the Funko Shop exclusive one, which is just a metallic version of it, so I feel like it was better to get that one instead of the common one anyway. And now I definitely have to pop this figure out of the box just so we can see it a little bit closer up. And also, I heard that the bobble was kind of weird on this one, so we'll have to take a look at that as well. And here is the figure here. And yes, the bobble is definitely weird. I could totally see where people are coming from here, because if you guys look at the front, he looks pretty good. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. But then when you turn him to the back side there, ugh. Like, I mean, it looks fine from the front. I actually really do enjoy this one, but I bet you everybody over at Funko was like, do we have to make it a bobblehead? And because Hasbro has the license to all non-bobble figures, they had to. And I mean, it's all right. Just from the front, it looks a lot better. But I guess the front of the pop is 90% of the figure, because if you were to display this on your shelf, you wouldn't be looking at the backside, and it definitely looks good from the front. Oh, and also, I just noticed that they gave it the strap to hold the helmet onto his head. Pretty funny. And bobblehead aside, I think that this figure really does look nice. Like, I love the way they did the body on this, and it also kind of looks like he's crawling or maybe like laying there. I don't know. It really is interesting. The only thing, I'm going back to the bobblehead, I know, but the only thing I wish they could have changed was if they added like a little bit more vinyl on the backside there so you couldn't see the spring at all, because that just, I don't know, it doesn't look great. But like I said, we're displaying the figures from the front, not the back, so it doesn't really matter. And well, there we go, guys. That was all of the pops that we got today, but before we get out of here, we of course have to open up the Quisp sodas to see if we got that chase. And I know that the propeller spun on the pop, so I'm hoping that his propeller spins on the soda as well, because that would be a really neat thing that we've never seen before on a soda figure. So if it does, that would be nice. And anyways, guys, let's get into this thing and let's see if we got a chase. And I have to be careful because I don't want to break the propeller as well. So let me open them up from the bottom here and let's see, did we get a chase? It looks like for this one, we did not. Does it spin? No, it doesn't, but it's still a pretty neat soda. I like this one. Actually, before we move on to the next one, if you guys want to check him out a little bit closer up, there he is right there. I love the belt buckle with the Q, and I really do enjoy that he is holding the cereal in his hand. And just to make sure it's not the chase, we have to check the Pog, and it seems like this one isn't. And if you guys want to check it out, there is a photo of Quisp right there, and then on the other side it says this one is limited to 1 out of 8,400. Alrighty, everybody, now let's get on to soda number 2, and fingers crossed we could get that chase. That way I don't need to go and find another Quisp soda. And also, there was 3 of them in the store, but because it was buy one get one 50, I didn't buy the third one. I'm feeling like I probably should have bought the third one because there was only 3 of them. But anyways, let's just get into this, and fingers crossed we get that chase. Did we? Did we? Did we? Did we? Did not. Or at least it doesn't look like it. Unless it's glow in the dark, we definitely did not get that chase. And now, just to make sure, it could be glow in the dark. We don't know. It's not. It's not glow in the dark. Oh, and also, guys, I noticed that I had a bunch of hot cash in the bottom of the bag, so I grabbed it before I threw out the bag by accident. And if you guys are wondering, hot cash is just $15 off of 30, and this one starts on the 16th. So expect a big hunt with these hot cash on like maybe the 17th or 18th, something around there. And well, anyways, guys, that is everything for today. And please let me know in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed us going to the store earlier in the day so we could get better figures. I mean, there really isn't any downside to this besides I need to wake up earlier. Because I'm looking at this here, and now we're finishing the video at 1 p.m. when I normally finish at like 9 or 10 p.m. So this is great. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops, Popsters. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a body that's a no. Just bought the Kenny about a million options. So the stock and I stopped doing agreement. I'm rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent.